Welcome back, Alpha Strikers, for the rare review of the TMNT Shredder's Return Wave 3.
That's right, we're just going to jump right into these rares. First figure that I was very excited to see, I saw her preview and I was like, wow, that's amazing. I played her in my sealed, she just star player all night. Nobody. And yes, you get to make those jokes about nobody the whole time you play.
Because here comes the text. That's the best part.
Number 19, Purple Dragon keyword, martial artist, robots. You know, I saw that, I was like, wow, I can drop Jocasta on her for a possessor. That's pretty cool. I could have Justin Seifert control her, slap a joystick on her, all that hypersonic goodness, and leadershiping herself.
Yeesh.
But her special movement power, she has for her first three clicks, mech suit. Nobody can use hypersonic speed, but only to make close attacks. So, does that whole Spider-Man thing where she can rush in there. She also has super strength for her first three clicks too. So, for 70 points, she's kind of a diet 100 points Spider-Man.
Yeah, 5 damage instead of 6, because only heavy objects.
Right. And then the first 2 clicks, she has her special damage power, which says, fighting a good fight, nobody can use leadership. When nobody uses leadership and succeeds, she may also remove an action token from herself.
When nobody uses leadership.
Nobody can use leadership. Nobody can use hypersonic speed. Nobody can use stealth. That's right, I'm just nullifying complete game effects. No, that is not true. The character's name is Nobody. It's amazing.
It's great.
It's a lot of fun. But starting with Invuln with super strength, heavy object, 5 damage, and hypersonic speed. With 5 range, mind you. If you're within 5 squares and I don't want to hyper you, I can just shoot you.
And then she has leadership to do it again next turn if she hits it.
I hit that, 4 times in my game.
That's insane, dude.
It's amazing. But she drops into Leap Climb, 9 Quake, Toughness, and Close Combat Expert. You know, I love to see Close Combat Expert with 2 damage and 9 attack because that means I can go up to an 11 and 2 or 10 and 3.
Yep.
Totally worth it. And then, you know, with Quake, I can knock people back, knock them off buildings. Just for what she is, being a close combat piece with a little bit of range on the side, I'll play her all day, any day.
Sure.
70 points.
It's great for that points. All right, next to her there we have Malo. Purple Dragon TMNT ally. Has the same sculpt as the actual Purple Dragon with the crowbar.
Yep.
Speaking of crowbar, his special attack power on the first 3 clicks is called Swinging Crowbar. When an opposing character takes damage from Malo's attack, after action resolve, give that character an action token. So it's kind of just a thing that if you hit them with a close attack, you give them a... Oh no, well yeah, close attack is not in range. Yep. Give them a token. So
It doesn't mean you can't give him something given range, like a Hulk Buster Arm.
Yeah, that's true. Had that option for a little while longer. Mostly has charge, toughness with 17, 3 damage. Not too bad for 45 points. Drops down into flurry with empower and reflex in the last 2 clicks. So he helps turtles out more.
And he's how many points?
45.
Not too bad for what you get there.
No. He almost acts as a 5th turtle with the stats and power set he has, even without being one. So...
Yep. Ninja Art. Crowbar.
His toughness says we are the anti-gang gang.
Anti-gang.
Gang. Yep. There you go. That's Malo.
All right. Up next, a figure that many people were excited to see, Mona Lisa. Animal, Cosmic, Soldier. No named keywords. Not even TMT ally.
No, there's a reason for that. I'm sure they wanted you to play her with the Space Turtles on a cosmic theme, not TMNT.
Number 21, trait. I would recognize that rage anywhere. I didn't know Mona Lisa knew me. A named theme team may include Mona Lisa and is still a theme team if your force includes a character named Raphael. Wait, what? I don't break theme?
So you can have a 400-point team with her and the 3 turtles.
Yep, she's 100 points. So you drop Mikey, Donnie, or Leo.
4 turtles. Sorry.
3 turtles. Unique modifier, when adjacent to or attacking a character named Raphael, doesn't say friendly. I could be next to him and he's on your force, and whether I'm attacking him or adjacent to him, I could be shooting him too. Wow. Modify Mona Lisa's attack value by +1.
Nice.
Got that Raph love-hate going on.
Raph, why are you so dramatic? You just make all the friends.
Special attack power, Tail Spikes, Laser Sword, and Blaster. She's got it all, everybody.
Nice.
Mona Lisa can use Blades, Claws, Fangs, Flurry, and Giant Reach 2. She's got that for the last 4 clicks of her dial. So Giant Reach 2, Blades, Claws, Fangs with Flurry.
So you're saying that we basically have our first Star Wars piece in Turtles. She's got her laser sword.
Laser Sword, Blaster, Tail Spikes, stuff.
Stuff you'd see in normal sci-fi stuff, right?
But at 100 points, she starts with the Running Shot, 2 Bolts, 6 Range, Energy Explosion, 18 Defense, Ranged Combat Expert. Why can we not use Ranged Combat Expert and Energy Explosion? I know the answer, but it's rhetorical. Because that would be amazing.
Of course it would be.
But you have to choose between doing upwards of 13 attack or 5 damage or Energy Explosion for 2 to everybody. Just overall, just amazing range piece. She takes 2 clicks. She drops into that just charge, Giant Reach, Flurry, Blades, Claws. She's got Exploit Weakness too, so you have to pick again. But wow,
Yeah.
Talk about war. I think she needed the warrior keyword. I guess she's got soldier, warrior, soldier.
Fair enough.
And then charge for 2 clicks, drops into sidestep. Figures that at this point she's not moving as far, but the battle's probably come to where you're all pretty close together. And got that Giant Reach too, so it's pretty much a charge of 4 at that point.
Yeah.
Man, for 100 points. Excited to see her do some work.
Alright, next up in the rare slot, we have Bebop in the mutagen form. TMNT villain, Animal Brute.
Now note, the Rocksteady animal form was uncommon. Bebop is rare. We've looked into this. The only thing we can think is that Bebop is a ranged piece initially.
No.
Charge. He's charged. He's a close combat piece, but he gets more damage at range because he's got range combat expert,
Right.
and we think that's why they made him rare. Is because everybody knows that having that ranged advantage with more damage is better than more damage up close because you're gonna get hit back. So we think that's why they made him a rare as opposed to an uncommon. But of course, that's assigning logic to Heroclix,
And
which
Wiz
never
Kids'
works.
Awesome rarity distribution rates. So.
Uncommon generics. Just gonna say it.
My soul, it hurts. Stupid freaking bugs from Uncanny Broods.
Broods. Uncommon broods. The uncommon common Joker thug.
Oh, I know.
Those things are so rare.
They're so rare.
We've seen like 4. Anyway, digressing.
He's almost the exact same as Rocksteady. He just has charge instead of running shot. Does have the invulnerable and the perplex, which is nice. Has that same stop click on click 6 that he can't be healed for the rest of the game, and the support with 10s and 9s. They are almost identical dials as far as the dial design, but the power set's a little bit different.
Just like the last ones from Wave 2.
As far as I said, transforming these from the human forms, they are fine for their roles. Depending where you transform the Bebop, he is really good up top, down dial, support. I'm just trying to see where a TMNT villain team would need that much support.
Oh, I don't know. Shredder chases.
Yeah, the fact that they could, do that whole thing we'll get to later.
Could you imagine masterminding off to a 70 point that suddenly starts healing you?
Yeah, that's a little insane. I'll have to play with them more and see, guys. They will be in battle boxes, so we will see how they perform.
All right, up next, a very anticipated piece by my cohort here, the Shredder Clone, number 23.
So good.
Foot Clan, TMT villain, mystical, ruler, warrior. That's
The
right.
mystical keyword, that's boss right there.
For 10 additional points, Ocean Resurrection. So he would be 75 normally, 85 with the Ocean Resurrection.
Worth it.
When the clone would be KO'd, you may replace him with the Chase Shark Shredder on click 4. That character can't be healed this game except by using Steel Energy.
Which actually lands on Steel Energy on that click.
Yeah. Now this is way messed up. I heard this went off in another box or another battle in our venue because somebody else pulled this.
Right.
Trait, the Duel of Twisted Honor. At the beginning of the game, choose an opposing character that isn't the lowest point character on that force. Opposing characters that weren't chosen, so this is everybody else,
But that one figure you chose.
modify their attack value by -2 when attacking Shredder Clone, unless the chosen character, the one you picked, has been KO'd. I heard the way this went down is he picked a character, just kind of hit him a little bit to knock him down where he didn't have a lot, and then just danced around him with the Shredder. And everybody who was attacking was at -2s. He was running around with his next trait, the Shredder Elite, damaging everybody, and he just couldn't hit him back. It was crazy. Final trait, Shredder Clone can use Sidestep. When he moves after action is resolved, deal 1 penetrating damage to each adjacent opposing character that he wasn't adjacent to at the beginning of the move. So I can Sidestep 2 away and hit somebody over here for 1 penetrating, and then break away again and move over here and hit this group of people for penetrating. Just running around, dicing, slicing people up. Starts with stealth, 12 attack, 18 defense with energy shield deflection, indomitable, and leadership for 75 points.
And 2 damage.
2 damage. That's okay. Blades.
I'm gonna roll blades.
I'm gonna roll the blades. This is ridiculous because when you think that everybody else has a -2 to their attack, even if you had 11s at that point, you're now down to 9.
A 20.
9 on a 20. 21 if I'm in hindering. That is a crit hit to hit me. But I've got stealth, so no big deal. Drops down to flurry with blades and sidestep. So come on, bring it on up here. You want to get past my 20 defense? Let's dance.
Seriously.
Finishes off with stealth and regen. Oh, time to go. I'm going to sidestep away, go run, hide in a corner, heal back up for up to possibly my flurry 11 attack, blades, claws, sidestep, penetrating damage for 75 points. This guy.
Whoa.
Wow.
With or without Shredder Shark, this guy. He's nuts.
Even without 75 points, 85 with the Shredder Shark.
Yeah. Grossness. Okay, so our next piece, which we did post to our page from WizKids, was Sliver. When they spoiled him. So this guy is 130 points of 8-click long dial.
Big points.
Big points, good values, good powers, especially this trait he's got here. When a friendly character attacks and an opposing character is KO'd. So it has to be a little of an attack happening. Right? Yes. Let's see here.
Attacks and an opposing character's KO'd.
Or takes 2 or more penetrating damage.
Okay.
After action resolve, heal the attacking character 1 click.
So basically Black Lantern.
Basically. Yep.
With some added penetrating goodness to heal me.
Yeah, basically if you have them take 2 penetrating damage either through Pensai or...
If you weren't so many
Exploit.
points, Zog, with the I don't ever take more than 2 damage. Oh, you just Penside me. Guess what? I gain 1 afterward.
That's grody.
Oh, oh no, it's from an attack. No, it's whenever they take, okay.
So hold on, I'll read it again.
Okay.
Sorry guys, we have to understand. When a friendly character attacks and an opposing character is KO'd or takes 2 or more penetrating damage.
Okay.
After action resolve, heal the attacking character 1 click. So, it's whenever the attack character either KO it or deal it 2 penetrating damage, it triggers.
Wow.
So, depending on the pieces you play with this, that could be detrimental.
But he's 130, that only gives you 170 points to play with.
In a 300-point game, it's not a ton, but the point dials have gone down, and there is exploit and Pensai here and there scattered. So, then he has on his last 4 clicks, says, I have your powers combined. Or, yeah, I have your combined powers.
By your powers combined, I am Master Sliver.
Not where I thought you were going with that, but hey, fair.
Parody.
Yep. Sliver can use plasticity and sidestep and has flying and giant size. So this, to my understanding, is the Splinter from...
Splinter.
Don't make fun. The Splinter from the Super Turtles from Wave 2, the Chases. This is their Splinter.
Yep.
As far as I'm
Electro
aware.
and Bloboid and Graviturtle and
So
Gridx.
his dial is crazy. So 130 points, no willpower, Indom. I really wish he would have had that for that many points. But the healing is where the most the point is coming from, I'm pretty sure. 5 range, sidestep, 11 attack with blades, and exploit, which you can use together, which makes his trait kick off. So he can keep healing. And he has that for his first 4 clicks. So I mean, if he is taking damage and not being hit too hard, he can still heal.
Ugh.
He always has 2. You can almost just take the 2 and guarantee a heal, or risk it and go for more. After he goes through those, he gets his super dial where he has all those powers. A 10 attack, 11, 11, 12 with energy explosion, only 1 bolt. 17s with impervious, and then 4 damages with outwit.
Yeah.
Trait still in effect. He can heal past these clicks. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I mean, he's just going to be a bruiser, guys. That's what he's going to do.
All right. Up next, Raphael, number 25, the Space Turtles.
Numero uno.
TMNT ally, animal, cosmic, martial artist. Love that cosmic keyword just because I'm from space. Space case. So trait, they all have this. 0G ninjutsu. Raphael can use the flight ability and ignores knockback damage. When given a non-free action, if Raphael is adjacent to a blocking terrain or a square of higher elevation, Raphael modifies his speed and attack values by +1 for that action. So I did get to run him in sealed, and you would not believe that that trait comes in more handy than you would have ever thought. With all the elevated and blocking terrain, you get him on an indoor map, you're pretty much looking at +1 attack on +1 speed all the time. And yeah, you can knock me back, fine. I'm not taking the knockback damage. And guess what? You just knocked me into the wall, so next time I'm coming back stronger than I was the first time.
Oh,
or as strong as I was.
You can push them off cliffs too. You can't outwit their flight because it's a trait.
It's trait
so
flight.
They just float down.
Yeah, pretty intense, I have to say.
Very thematic, guys. Good job, WizKids.
Attack power, energy side. When Raphael hits a single opposing character with a close attack, instead of dealing normal damage, you may deal the target 2 penetrating damage and give it an action token.
Wow.
Which is pretty awesome because I did have to run him against the Shark Shredder, who starts with Impervious. I just ran up and I said, poke, take 2, and an action token. Stand there for a minute.
Not too bad.
But, I mean, charge with 9, so you're looking at 6 if you start next to wall. 11 attack, that's 12 if you start next to wall. Combat reflexes, because you're going to run up and base somebody, so now you've got a 19 defense. In Dom with Battle Fury and 3 damage. So, I mean, if I need to do penetrating damage because you've got toughness or impervious or invulnerable, I really don't mind. Because, you know, I would be doing 2 or less anyway. It's really not a bad trade-off. And then I also give you an action token, which if you didn't have Indom, I get that 3rd in there too. Follows, it just drops, you know, unfortunately he drops really fast and really hard. Just goes into toughness with Flurry, and then they keep doing this Flurry exploit. You know, you can't use them both at the same time.
It's supposed to be situational. You see a reducer, you go with the exploit. No reducer, go with the Flurry. I'm just trying to give out more options, because that's been a complaint for a lot of players, like, oh, goody, I have Flurry 2 damage, but I can't get past that invulnerability.
So I need to be able to get past your invuln, and then Flurry you. Yeah. I can see that option there, but it just, I don't know, it seems redundant. It's like having penetrating psychic blast and hypersonic speed. Why?
Pretty sure there is Superman with that. Those old ones.
But, yeah, you know, I played him. He was a really good figure on my team. Most often I saw him on that last click with 9 attack because he just, people, they're afraid of him. They will run up and hit him as hard as they can with no defensive reducer. Then he goes to toughness and they hit him again. He ends up on that last click. It's just like the Batman from Joker's Wild. Just one too many clicks for you to KO him in 2 shots.
And then the Indom he has is super great too.
Yeah, being able to push and keep going.
Because he's the only one who doesn't have, besides Donnie, I think, running shot. So.
Well, I mean, he's got charge.
Yeah. Okay. Next, last but certainly not least, we have Michelangelo.
Busted.
TMNT ally, animal, cosmic, martial artist. Dude,
Crazy busted.
They gave these turtles such good keywords. Animal teams, martial artist teams. I mean, Cosmic even seems crazy fun to play with these guys, dude.
We're gonna run around with Galactus and be a theme team.
And Silver Surfer, because, why not?
Silver Surfer and the Turtles.
I want a Silver Surfer so bad. Like, they do freaking Fantastic Four. Digressing.
Not gonna happen.
Okay. So, this Michelangelo has a second trait, of course, besides the zero-G ninjutsu, which is called, we're ninjas, brah.
It's what we do.
Michelangelo can use Smoke Cloud as a free action. Period. When he does, friendly characters occupy these hindering trainer markers can use Sidestep.
Smoke, hey, sidestep out of my smoke.
What's crazy about that, he only has 4 range. So he gets 6 on a smoke, so it's only 4. It's only 4.
It's only 4.
So you get 4 range Smoke Cloud. Most turtles have stealth. There's quite a few of them that do. So he, for 65 points, can, I don't know, chase turtles, give you stealth the whole way up the board, and then on offensive turns can give you sidestep out of said hindering to charge and kill somebody. I don't know, I'm feeling a new buddy for that Raphael and Michelangelo duo there. So, that's what he's got. He also has top 3 clicks, probability control.
Prob control, stealth, free smoke cloud, flight, bonus to my movement and my attack.
Doesn't have stealth.
Oh, well, no stealth, but stealth.
No, running shot.
Giving smoke cloud to everybody else, but yeah, just wow. No stealth.
Click 2 picks up plasticity. Hug it out, bro.
Yeah.
And then click 3, he gets charged with reflexes, which is not bad. And then last 3, he has, interestingly enough, plasticity with blades claws and reflexes. I guess he ditched the nunchucks.
Space chucks, dude.
And these are space nunchucks, yeah.
They look more like tonfa, but whatever.
Even like energy guitars at that point too. But yeah, dude, this guy, I can definitely see him some kind of play in either limited, because like, say if I put prob and free smoke cloud, that gives you guys, all your guys sidestep out. That's really good.
Yeah.
So, that has been the Turtles from Rare Slot. Hopefully soon we'll get to the next one and check out those super rares.
We do have Lord Dreg and Shark Shredder.
On loan we'll get eventually.
Yeah, we'll get those today, and the next time we film, we'll have those available. Fortunately, no Mini Shredder, no Shiva, and no Claw. We haven't been so lucky to see those be pulled yet, but for the most part, we're gonna get you everything through the commons to super rares and at least one chase reviewed, and hopefully that'll be informative for you guys and help you decide if these are worth shelling out the money for the individual packs or even a full grab feed in hopes of gathering most of what you see here.
Yeah, or just buying your singles you can get online too. So
don't trust the grab feeds. There's no guaranteed chase in that.
No.
Should we spoil what we learned about the Shark Shredder?
Sure.
So for those of you who are out for cherry picking, we'll give this a little bit of bonus information. The Shark Shredder comes in a bigger plastic case. It is significantly larger than all the other plastic cases that the figures are in. So if you're able to feel up those packs and find one that's just a little bit bigger, you can cherry pick yourself a Shark Shredder. So go get them, guys.
Good luck, guys. Remember, guys, to like, comment, subscribe, and tell us how we're doing. And we'll see you guys in the next video. And remember,
strike first
and strike hard.